Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 1st of February 2018. I'm Air Sports presenter Regan Tetlow. This is Ampurias Brava in Spain, and it is Windor. It is the start of Win Games 2018. Yeah! We've assembled the best team of presenters available in the world. We've worked with these guys many, many times. It's going to be intense 3 days of action. First of all, on my right and on your left, from SkydiveMag.com, Lord organizer, competitor, looking after the European women's record coming up, Leslie Gales in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Next up on my right, your left, the one and only organizer originally of the Dynamic competitions, the first ever Dynamic competition. She's there right now with a finger on the pulse, fresh from the IPC meeting in Sofia, the one, the only, Domi Kijer. On my left, to your right, Emma Scrivener. Now, she's been looking after the interviews, putting together some great content over the last 3 or 4 competitions. Check them all out. They are brilliant with all the competitors. Emma Scrivener, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, bring it up with the 4-way and the VFS expert commentator, world-renowned as a competitor as well in 4-way and belly flying worldwide. Now training herself up with a dynamic flight, and she's going to be competing next year. It's Ray Ahmed, ladies and gentlemen. We've got all this afternoon and then 2 full days of brilliant action starting off the big event here. It's a world-renowned event. It's one that everybody watches. Stand by for some big viral views. I want to go first to Leslie. And Leslie, tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing these next few days.
Well, I'm going to be interviewing teams across all the disciplines. We've got 4-way, belly and female, we got VFS, we got solo speed, 4-way dynamic, 2-way dynamic, freestyle, junior freestyle, and I'm going to be mingling amongst all the competitors, doing some interviews, asking how scared they are, what they think of the competition, etc., etc.
Thank you very much, Leslie. And Domi, fresh from the IPC meeting in Sofia, you're right there at the cutting edge, right at the front of dynamic flight. How does it feel right now? You've seen it. I ask you this every time, but it came from you and your friends, and now look what we've got. How does it feel?
It's really nice to see how it has developed, and having a chance to be on the commentator spot here is a real good opportunity to present what we do to the world. Windor has been working really hard to expand the viewers and really make this as big as possible, and I really love it, and let's hope we do an awesome job at it.
And another kind of scoop from the IPC is the early connection to what hopefully will be an Olympic event. How did that go? How was the conversation?
It started with, I guess, from a few different places, but France obviously has been working really hard on it because Paris got the Olympic in 2024, and as an organizing city, you got a chance to introduce 5 new disciplines, and that's what the French Federation has been working on. It's not done yet, but it's looking really good. What seems kind of impossible just 2 years ago, it has a lot of green lights now, so keep on working at it, and hopefully see you in the Olympics in 2024.
And a couple of weeks ago, we were in France, and the 2-way dynamic, it threw up some massive surprises. It's wide open now, isn't it?
Yeah, and the level in general is increasing incredibly, and the Win Games is going to be just another demonstration of that, so stay tuned.
Thank you very much, Domi. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Emma, dynamic flyer. We've seen you in competition with Laura in the past here, wasn't it? I think the first time.
Yeah.
And tell us a little about these interviews you've been doing. How many have you done so far, do you know?
So I think it's around 25, maybe a little bit more. So I've been finding competitors around at various competitions. We're in Bahrain, Clash of Lions, interviewing people, finding out a little bit more of a backstory about the competitors. So things that you might not know already, and they've been given some facts about themselves. Very interesting, so have a read.
I think we need to do your interview at some point. What are you going to be commentating on? What's your role for these couple of days?
I will be looking after 2-way dynamic and solo speed as well. So I'm really looking forward. The level is so high at the moment, so I can't wait to see what the competitors are going to bring.
And Ray, we've got an interesting time for the 4-way. The big battle we've been seeing the last couple of years between Wimby and Hayabusa, that's not on. Tell us a bit what's going on with the 4-way.
I think with the 4-way it's going to be really interesting. Airspeed have joined us over from the US, and we haven't seen them here for a while, so I'm really excited about seeing the battle between them and Hayabusa. But also there's a whole bunch of French teams here in the 4-way, and they're all mixing it up. So they're at various levels across the teams, but there's going to be some really good battles down the leaderboard, so I'm quite excited about that.
Well, thank you very much, Ray. As you know, Win Games, if you've been following the last few years, we always step up a level in the competition and in the production value, and this year is no exception. We're going to be bringing you even more detail of the events, how they operate with graphics, and we've got timers on the screen as well, showing you who's in the leaderboard, who is down, who is up. It's going to be absolutely amazing. The crowd are all set. We're all ready. Are we ready, guys? Woo! We're going to be live with the first teams in the tunnel very shortly. In the meantime, let's have a look at some of our sponsors.
Si realmente crees en ello, cualquier cosa es posible.
I have to be focused.
我速度很快。
We are Win Games.
And a very warm welcome to the studio. Here with me, Regan Tetlow and Emma Scribner. Emma, hi.
Hello, I'm so excited to be here, Regan. Back again.
How's your morning been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been quite relaxed. Had a bit of food. Had some green smoothies. Recommend those at the bar. How's yours?
They are good. I had one of those
Yeah.
green smoothies as well. It was absolutely gorgeous. It is a Win Games. It's 2018. This is our big event, the showcase event. It does set the standard for competition worldwide. And we're going to be getting underway today with the two-way dynamic. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling incredibly excited. I've been speaking to a few of the teams. Everybody's seemed pumped. I think the teams have actually been training 24 hours a day. The tunnel has been open through the night. These guys have worked so hard for this, so let's see what they can do.
We were out in Leon recently there, and we had the two-way dynamic, and we had some big upsets. We saw the girls from Singapore down in 5th place, and the Vipers as well, and then we had this big battle with the Ice Mountain Gravity coming out of nowhere.
I know, and it just goes to show anything can happen. So stay tuned for this competition because I'm expecting big things. I think we always do from Win Games, don't we?
We do. How many teams have we got in the two-way?
We've got 20 teams.
20 teams. Yeah, I mean, every time now there's a major event, there do seem to be many of these teams. We had 21 teams in France.
21 in Lyon.
Yeah, let's have a look who we've got then. We've got the Hoonies.
The Hoonies, yeah?
Tell me a bit about them.
I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure about the Hoonies. I think I know. I need to have a little look at who that was again.
Talk about putting you on the spot.
So I know you really put me on the spot.
Sorry.
So we will come back to the Hoonies and Gravity. We've got Ben Rowan and we've got Garth Lewis. We saw them compete in Bahrain. Their first competition was Win Games last year. Yeah. So looking forward to watching them.
They were great in training out there in Bahrain. They had a bit of a meltdown in the competition. They weren't happy with that.
No, they weren't. But I think it's just their chance now to come back and show us what they're made of.
Yeah, I mean, they really have been working hard as well. I've been watching a lot of their training. You can have a look online, actually, at the schedule. We've got all the information there for you. Let's have a look now at the schedule of this event. So today, the first, we're going to be starting off with the two-way qualifications. That's round 1 and 4. We've got 3 speed rounds and 1 free round. Then that takes us all the way through to 1821, then the solo speed qualifications, rounds 1 and 3. And then 1941 tonight, 4 speed qualifications, rounds 1 and 2. And that's taking us through till 2035 and the end of the day. Ray, Emma, what have we got lined up for tomorrow there?
What's that, sorry?
For tomorrow, we're starting at 9 o'clock with the live presentation. Then what we're going into?
Yes, we have got VFS, FS Open and FS qualification rounds 1 to 5.
Yeah, and then 13:40 with the live presentation. The junior freestyle compulsory round 1 at 13:55, and then 14:27 into the knockout rounds of two-way dynamic, 1 speed round and a free round. 16:58 the freestyle open. 17:42 the solo speed, and at 19:14 junior freestyle. 19:55 4 speed qualifications, round 3 and 4. That takes us through till 10 to 9. It's going to be a late day tomorrow, a freestyle open with music, and then 21 47, the two-way dynamic. So that's going to be a long day from 8 in the morning through to the night. Saturday, how do we start Saturday?
So Saturday, 7 a.m, we've got live presentation, and then straight in, a really early start, we've got VFS, FS qualification rounds 6 to 8. We then go on 10:13, we've got VFS round 9, and that's the semi-finals. 10:22, we've got FS round 9, semi-finals again. And 11:10, we're on to the VFS round 10, which is the finals.
Yeah, it's going to be a brilliant day, massive day. And then we're going to be doing the awards ceremonies as we go out through the day as well, aren't we? As we do each individual event, we're going to be going into the award ceremonies.
Yeah.
So we're going to be going on with the two-way dynamic, Hoonies, Gravity, and then the Beach Boys. They were here last year.
For Beach Boys, we've got two very interesting boys. I think one of them has got married in the last year, actually. Really, really nice guys, both from America.
Yeah.
And we've got some really interesting teams coming up. We've got Team Aspire, which is the Wittenbergs, Kaylee and Noah. If you haven't seen them fly before, you are in for a treat. Those are two very small little ninja flyers in their white suits, doing an amazing job. We saw them at Clash of Lions, actually, didn't we?
Yeah, they were brilliant. I mean, their speed of transactions and the way the power through the moves, just firing from one side to the tunnel to the other, is incredible. I mean, they've come a long way and they've trained very hard. We saw Kaylee in the freestyle as well there, and it was very interesting as we got to round 9 of the freestyle. We had the top 3 all on equal points. Micah Jinska, Tom Evans and Kaylee Wittenberg were all tying it into the final round. It was a really intense final. Did you see it?
I did. I did. I was actually sat with Julie Wittenberg. We were holding hands going, come on, we can do this.
Yeah. And we've also got the last minute team. I imagine they joined the competition at the last minute.
Well, we would think so.
Descansor. Who is this team? Do you know that? I don't know that team, do you? No?
Can I just say something that I was going to say earlier?
Yeah.
So, the Hoonies.
Yes, you found it. That's what you were doing.
I have. So that is Ian and Carlotta. Ian is from Spain and Carlotta is from Italy.
Right.
So Hoonies, we are wishing you all the best.
Then we've got the women of steel. They're going to be here in competition. Sonic, Windstars, Hurricane Factory Madrid, Tunnel Air Racers, Descansado again, Airspeed Prospects 2, Airspeed Unleashed, Airspeed Prospects 1, Team Taurus, Aero Gravity, Fast Web, Descansado, Dominoes, Windows DC, Vipers, Windows GB. Wow, that's a big competition
My
round.
goodness, Airspace have sent a lot of people, hey?
Let's have a look at the explanation of what two-way dynamic is all about.
Two-way dynamic. En la competición podemos disfrutar de dos tipos de ronda, las free rounds y las speed rounds. En las free rounds o rondas libres, cada equipo realizará una coreografía artística libre sin elementos obligatorios a la que llamamos rutina. La duración de cada rutina es de 60 segundos. Los jueces, previamente a la competición, han valorado las rutinas libres, la técnica y la dificultad, y durante la competición solo valorarán la ejecución. Esta ronda es la más visual y permite que cada equipo pueda innovar y desarrollar nuevas figuras marcando un estilo propio. El otro tipo de rondas son las speed rounds o rondas de velocidad. Previamente a la competición, se ha realizado un sorteo donde se eligen las secuencias obligatorias para cada ronda. Posteriormente, en cada ronda de velocidad, cada equipo debe realizar estas 3 secuencias de ejercicios obligatorios 3 veces seguidas. El ganador es el equipo que finaliza en el menor tiempo posible y sin penalizaciones. Las penalizaciones. Como podéis observar en la imagen, en el centro del túnel y enfrente de la puerta existe una línea vertical de LEDs blanca que se llama Centerline. A 90 grados a cada lado de la centerline existen dos tipos de línea verticales, una de LEDs verdes y otra de LEDs azules, llamadas sidelines, con un agujero en medio, la mirilla. A través de las dos mirillas existe una línea horizontal imaginaria a la que llamamos línea de Bast. No se puede tocar esta línea en ciertos movimientos o si no habrá una penalización llamada Bast. Un equipo tiene Bast cuando no realiza correctamente alguno de los movimientos obligatorios, cuando atraviesa la línea Bast cuando el movimiento no está permitido, o cuando realiza uno de los movimientos atravesando de manera incorrecta alguno de los cuadrantes. Cuando haya un Bast, oiremos una bocina y las líneas de LEDs azules y verdes se pondrán rojas. Eso supone una penalización de 5 segundos extras en el tiempo total final del equipo. La penalización skip. Un equipo es penalizado con un skip cuando omite alguno de los movimientos obligatorios. Si el equipo hace un skip, se irá una bocina y las líneas de LED azules y verdes pasarán a rojo. Eso supone una penalización de 20 segundos extras en el tiempo total final del equipo. Si te ha gustado este vídeo, no dudes en darnos like, suscríbete al canal y síguenos en nuestras redes sociales.
It is the 1st of February 2018. We're here live at Windoor in Ampura Brava with Win Games 2018, the 2014, 15, 16, 17, the fifth edition of this event.
Yes, it is, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
So two-way, we had a great explanation there for you, all in Spanish with the audio, but we had the subtitles as well. I hope that explains a little bit to you as well. You can get in touch with us live on the webpage, on the Facebook page of Windoor. Check that out and have a look for yourself. And send us a message if you've got our connection through Facebook, and we'll give you a shout out on air. Tell us who you're cheering on for. It's going to be a big event. It's 2.5 days, really.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they're long days, which is great. We get to see more flying, so really looking forward to that. And the schedule is absolutely jam-packed. We've got so many teams here this year.
Did you manage to get any interviews done this morning?
I didn't actually this morning. It ended up being lots of production important business, you know, the drill, Regan.
Yeah, you got a few yesterday, didn't you?
I did. I got quite a few yesterday, actually, so I've been putting them up as I've been going.
So we can see now this is going to be the draw for today. Well, this is the action that's happening today. 13:15, we're hoping to start. We're just a little bit over schedule right now, but we'll be getting on with that. I'll check on in a moment how long we expect that's going to be. We're not quite sure. Maybe about another couple of minutes before we start the competition. Taking us through to 18:21 with the solo speed qualifications rounds 1 and 3. 19:41, the 4-speed qualifications rounds 1 and 2, and that's going to be a bit of an early finish today. 20:35, that's going to be a very early finish of the competition. So we are moments away from the start of this historic event, Win Games 2018. I do believe the teams are all lined up and ready to go. We're going to let's just finalise now how we're going to say this team. Your Hoonies? Junies?
Jahoonies, I would say. I don't know. You immediately went for Hoonies.
Yeah.
Jahoonies.
I thought it was like a silent J, like like jogging.
Like what?
Jogging in Anchorman when he's talking about jogging, having a silent J.
I don't think so, Regan.
It is. It's true. Have a look. Research
Sure
it
it is.
Well,